All right, so there is a post on my Instagram page and my Facebook. I pinned the post. So it's on how to make a compelling introduction without sounding boastful. So I want you to go through that post. So I'll drop the link to it maybe tonight. So you go and read it so you can see how you can craft a compelling introduction of yourself so that this gathering will be an opportunity for you to meet other people and for other people to connect with you. So if people find your introduction compelling in this comment section, they might decide to, connect with you. And, there is power in connection. In fact, success, when you talk about success is one of the things that fast tracks success is having quality connection with people, having connection with quality people. So don't worry, we're going to do that tomorrow, inshallah. All right. So we have, Mrs. Fasasi from Lagos, Mrs. Oh, sorry. Let me just call your name. I don't want to put Mrs. when I'm addressing a miss. So don't let me go and give you a miss while you are Mrs. All right. Nimatala from Ilori, Ojo Fatima from Lagos. It's nice to have you. Lawal Latifa from Ibadan. Great. Rabiu. Oh dear, okay, she didn't tell us where she's from. Fadila Ogundira from Delta State. Wow. As far as Delta, that's great. Salama Abubakar from Ilori, Kwara State. Very great. That's great. Kabir Afolabi from Lagos. It's nice to have you here. Toyiba Jima from Lagos. Wow. I think we have more people from Lagos. We have Kabira from Ibadan. Aminu Zakari. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. Please pardon me. Okay, from Lagos. It's nice to have you. Mrs. Rahima Niyat. I think she's one of our clinicians. I've known her for a long time. Okay, from Lagos, you're welcome. Wow, Mrs. Hidayah Tahir from the seat of Caliphate. Sokoto, it's so nice to have you, Mrs. Hidayah. All right, we have Muhammad from Oyo. This is the first person I'm seeing from Oyo. That's great. Yetunde from Ibadan. Wow. Mustafa Aisha from Ibadan. Hussein Adedoyi from Lagos. Great. Wow. We have people from different parts of Nigeria here. Mikhail Rafia from Bushogbo. Awesome. And Muinat from Ibadan. Hikma from Lagos. Amina from Zaria. And Latifa from Lagos. Very good. Latifa from Ogun State. Okay, we have many Latifa here. Good evening, my VA. Wow, we have someone from Makurdi. Wow. Grace Oguche, you're welcome. And Saida from, what's this? Is it Lavine or what? Please, is it a country? I've never heard this before. Is this a country? Pardon my ignorance. Okay, so because I know you're welcome. All right. So it's 8:40 already. It's 8:40. I welcome you officially to this session, and I welcome you to our brand launch, the Grammar Clinic brand launch, clarity session, and effective or eloquent communicator workshop. So as you know already, I would like to reiterate it, especially for those that are just joining us. So we are having the brand launch and the clarity session tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to have the eloquent communicator workshop. The 3-day eloquent communicator workshop will start tomorrow and it's going to end on Wednesday. So Monday is going to be a lecture-free day, so we need to breathe because the value is going to choke. It's going to choke. So you need to have some time to you need to have some breathing space. You need to have some time to suck in that, all the value you've been learning, everything you've been gaining from tonight and tomorrow. So you need to, let them get where they're supposed to be. Let them really go deep into your soul. So yeah, I welcome you again. All right, so we have, as you know, we have two people that will be speaking with you tonight. I and our guest speaker, Marby's Creations, right? So I'm going to be sharing my screen in a couple of minutes. Let me know if you can see my screen as soon as I tell you to confirm for me. Okay, is my screen? Can you see my screen now? Mariam, please, some people are saying that they cannot hear me. Please help me attend to them. So, Mariam is my virtual assistant, in case you don't know. All right. Oh, Mrs. Jayoba, thank you very much. She said she misses hearing my voice. It feels so refreshing. Thank you. Okay, my screen is visible all the time. Thank you very much. Okay, so we are having our brand lunch. So we're talking, the theme of our brand lunch is embracing a life of impact, income, and fulfillment. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you. Yes. So I have given my opening speech already, right? So I welcome you, and I assure you this is going to be a game changer for you. So please, if there is semo in your hand, drop that semo right now. If you have a spoon of rice in your hand right now, drop it, because you need 400% attention. You have to pay 400% attention. You don't want to miss out on any detail here. And I hope you're with your notepad and your pen, because the value good choke. You need your pen and your notepad, because you can't keep everything in your brain. Remember, like I said yesterday, you can always keep everything in your brain. There's some vital points you might forget later, but your notes will remind you when you go back to the notes. So make sure you're taking notes. You're taking some notes down. Right, so meet the brand owner and host of these program. So, and then we are going to now meet the guest speaker. So this is Monsuro Oladejo Badmas, and my students often call me Coach Monsura. Some of them call me Value Queen. So I rock the names anyhow they call me. Okay, so I'm the lead instructor and founder at the Grammacita Mall Clinic. Tonight, I know some of you are curious, why Grammacita Mall Clinic? Why, what is the reason behind the brand name? Maybe while I'm telling my story, you get to know how it came about. Okay, so I am a diction grabber, public speaking and self-development coach. I am an author of 5 problem-solving books on diction and effective communication. I'm a TEFL and TESOL instructor, certified by the World TESOL Academy, the UK, to teach English in any part of the world. And I have a BA and master's degree in English. So I am the founder and lead instructor at the Grammacita Clinic, and we are that brand that is passionate about helping you boost your credibility and equipping you with world-class communication skills. I've coached. I have over 7 years of experience as a diction coach and English language tutor. So I've trained over this. Someone cannot hear me. Oh, wow. I was right. Someone said I'm eating semo right now. Okay, am I still audible, please? Am I still audible? Am I still audible? Let me know, please. Okay, thank you. If you cannot see my screen, just tap on that green button that is up on your screen. You will see view, you will see view screen or something. Just go up. You will see a part where you see join live, something like that. So you should see screen there. You should see the screen there when you go there. All right. So yeah. So I've trained over 20,000 educators, career professionals, and entrepreneurs on diction, grammar, vocabulary, and public speaking. So our services include diction, grammar, vocabulary, public speaking, and self-development training, teacher training, corporate training services, and we also offer consultations. So I am going to introduce our guest speaker right now. But are you not going to welcome me after reading my bio? Welcome me now. I've been welcoming you, so it's my turn to be welcomed. Okay, so let me welcome. All right, thank you. So let me welcome our guest speaker tonight. Our guest speaker is an award-winning craftpreneur. She's a craft woman. She believes in the power of the hands, what the hands can do. So she's an award-winning bag maker. You know what it means being a bag maker in Nigeria? She makes quality bags that surpass the China quality. Everybody knows that many of these bags that are imported from China, many of them give it a few months, they're already fading off, they're already peeling off. But Marby's creations, she delivers excellence, she delivers quality. So she has built a brand that commands respect. She has built a brand that is known not only in Nigeria, she also has people from different parts of the world that rock her bag because it is quality. So, building something like that in a country that likes imported things, building a brand, a reputable brand around that kind of business is something one has to study. Our resilience has to be studied. Like, she's going to tell you a story. Don't worry. So tonight she's going to be teaching you personal branding and how to build a successful brand from scratch. And she'll be infusing her story. So because her story is truly, truly inspiring. And I will be talking about how I moved from being a clueless, confused jack of all trades to becoming a sought after coach, a sought after teacher coach today. So get ready to be value drunk. So coach, let me call on Marvis. Marvis, kindly introduce yourself. I think I've done some introduction, but let us still hear your voice. So I'll be taking the first session while Marvies, are you there? Okay. Your microphone is active now. Marvies, just a minute, please. I want to confirm she's here because she told me she had already joined when when I started this session. Marvies, are you here? I cannot hear you. Wow. Okay, okay. I think I'm still searching for a Marvies. I'm looking for Marvies. Wow. Cannot see. Cannot see here. But she just messaged me now. She's live. Maybe she just requests to speak, so it will come up. Your name will come up. Just request to speak. Your name will come up. Right. Let me. I think she'll speak. We'll sort it out soon. So let me continue with my own part of it. Okay. Yeah. So my story is the first part. If you look at the flyer, you're going to see that. Oh, is my screen still showing? Yeah, I'm sharing my screen again now. I'm sharing my screen again. Okay. So please, is my screen visible now? Is my screen visible again?
Hello, I'm here. Can
Ah,
you hear me now?
finally, finally. He did not bring any name. That was why I was
Eh,
wondering. I just saw a bag now. I saw bespoke handbag. That's when I said, okay, let me unmute it. Wow.
okay, it's me.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you.
Sorry about that.
Congratulations in the building. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
Good evening. It's my pleasure being in your midst tonight. And firstly, I want to thank Coach Monsurio for having me, and thank you for finding me worthy of. You've done a brief introduction about myself, but I would like to just add to it, or just to hear from me directly. So my
Yeah.
name is Mariam Fatih. I am the founder of Mabis Creations and Mabis Academy. Mabis Creations is, a Nigerian handmade bag brand. We are based in Lagos and we are into handmade bags of different styles, functions, and designs and all. We help to elevate your look with our quality, classy, and unique handmade bags, where we train people on how to make bags, and so far so good. I've trained over 1,000 people, and helping people to gain financial confidence with their skill and all. So I think that is okay. So can I continue, or that
Meaning,
is a brief introduction about self?
yeah. Brief introduction.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
all right. So I can continue, right?
Okay, with the lesson, right?
Yes, or
Yeah.
okay, the introduction has I'm done. I'm done with the introduction now.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's welcome Mabis once again. It's not easy to have such a like
Welcome.
in a country where people like China things and you decide to stand out and say, no, I want to make handmade bags by myself. And when you see a bag, trust me, you won't believe it that the bag is handmade. You will think it's a factory made bag that was imported. So if I'm very sure some of our students will be here because she posted some of our audience will be here because she posted the flyers and her status, so they know what it is. I personally have patronized her, I've bought bags from her, and they are absolutely stunning. So she's good, and she's not just good in her craft. She has mastered the business of her skill. And that's one of the core points you're going to be learning tonight. It's not all about you having a skill. Knowing the business of that skill is what will help you to become different from other people that have the same skill that you have. It is what will make you stand out from the crowd, from your competitors. And that is exactly what Marvis has mastered. So I think let's have Marvis first. Let's have Marvis first. She's not the nocturnal type, someone like me that I like night classes. So I don't want to keep her waiting. I don't want to keep her waiting for so long. So let's have a
Right.
session. So tonight she's going to be teaching us personal branding and what personal branding and how to build a profitable
Scratch.
business, a successful business from scratch. So just a moment.
All right.
Okay, so you can grab the microphone now. You have the
All
floor.
right.
Hope you are ready, everyone. Hope you
All
are
right.
ready. Tell me if you're ready. And this
You are ready
session
for this session?
this session applies to you. Anything that you're doing, even if you're a career person, personal branding is important. Whether you're a career person, you work for someone, personal branding is what will make you stand out and keep you up on the corporate ladder. It will take you up on the corporate ladder and If you are a business person as well, or probably you're looking to start a new, or you're looking to start a business, then this session you shouldn't miss it. So keep your pen, put your pen to paper, get ready. All right, thank you so much.
All right.
Marvis, you have the floor.
All right. Thank you for having me. So, I am glad to be in your midst tonight, and I will. Before I dive into what we have tonight, permit me to say this. I did not start my business with much resources. Yes, I didn't wait to have it all. I started with passion, with consistency, and willingness to grow. So everything I'll be sharing with you tonight are practical things I have done, things I still do, and all. And most sharing my experiences will be around stories and all. So you know that there are things that happen, and there are things that you also can, apply into your personal life and your businesses. So the topic before me tonight is personal branding and how you can grow a successful business as I did mine 8 years ago. I recently marked my 8 years in business um, a few days ago. So it must have been some experiences and all. Because initially I learned tailoring, so I could say I've had like in business. So let's start from personal branding. So let me start with citing this example. As I mentioned earlier, that I'll be making use of some personal examples and all. So I'll start with sharing with you how I got to meet Coach Monsuro sometime last year. So on Instagram, as someone that's on let me just say 95% or 99.9% selling online. So I'm always active on Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp, and also I was there that day when I saw a post made by someone I knew. The person is made mention of Coach Monsuro. Probably I don't know what brought about that post, but seeing the post, she talked about Coach Monsuro and all. And immediately when I read through the few attributes of Sister Monsuro, I said, oh, this is the kind of person I want to, relate with. This is the kind of person I want to connect with. And immediately I clicked on her link, and we exchange contact and all. So afterwards, status, I do view her status, and the truth is, immediately, I started viewing her status, and I knew that, oh, this person status it's never a miss. Like, you will always see something to learn on her status every now and then. So not quite long, someone from my contact on WhatsApp reached out to me that, Mabis, on what question. So it's not, I have not really know her for a while. So what does she have to say about now? She couldn't give me the OGs, but she sent a screenshot to show me that so that's probably Coach Masura has a organized one class then, and she make use of me as an example, going session she was having with students then. So and something like sometimes maybe let me just say maybe a few weeks to that time too, Coach Monsura was in my DM, and I think following one of my status, and she was like, no, we are proud of you and all of those things and all. And the next thing she sent me a DM, I want to buy from you your consistency. I think it's over a year now, and a few days ago Facebook brought down memories to me, and I have to say that no, this is to let you know that there is always you before your brand, before your business, and that is what simply means what people think about you when they hear your name. What can people think about you when they hear your name, even before meeting you, even before buying your products? I, for one, personal branding has been working so well for me, and me being here is as a result of personal branding. What Coach Monsoro has perceived, and I've been invited to so many speaking jobs and all. Even though I only make bags, I'm a bag designer, of course. But then what people think about me, what they can perceive about me online without them meeting me and all, has really do so well for my brand. I've seen so many people love your energy, you are consistent, they can perceive the kind of person, my personality even before meeting me. So personal branding simply means what people think, what they can perceive about your name. It is your reputation. For me, I so much. It is you that people will meet. It is you that people will know before they can buy from you. Before people can buy from you, they have to know you. Who are you? What kind of person are you? So it's your reputation. It's how you show up, how and the value people attach to you. What value do you offer to people? The kind of stuff you share and all of those. It depends on all of those things. So they are not your logo, your aesthetic and all. No, no, no. Personal brand. Then how the kind of the way you craft your message. Your message, either you are a business owner or you have you have a service, you are not into products and all of those things. So that is what we mean by personal branding. I hope you understand what example I've made and with the little definition I've made. Before I proceed, please let me know in the comment section. Yes, thank you. Okay, someone is saying they can't hear. Please, am I clear now? Someone is saying they can't hear. Can I proceed, please?
Yes, you're audible. I think they have issues with their network.
Okay,
You're
so
audible.
you might be wondering why personal branding. How, like, you might be wondering what has personal branding has to do about probably your business, yourself, and all. So I would like to mention why personal branding matters. So why personal branding matters and why do you have to take it serious, and you want to think about how well to go about that. The first thing here is it helps to build trust faster. Yes, it helps to build trust faster. Take me for instance. Obviously, people know me online. They know me for my consistency, for my energy and all. And people buy from who they see often, who they perceive that, oh, this person, if I buy from her, she will deliver and all of those. So it helps to build trust faster. Trust, trust faster. Then it attracts opportunity. If it would have been more than this, definitely it's something it is because of the way people perceive me, people see me online, even without seeing me. It is what brought me here. At least, if I'm not mistaken, I've been invited to online and offline speaking what events. Let me just say maybe over 10 of that. And it's not as if I oh, please invite me for event and all. No, they come to me themselves, seeing the attribute, the values I have. So that is that about it. Attracts opportunity. It also position you as a leader in your field. Yes, it position you as a leader in your field. It doesn't matter if your niche is saturated or so. When you understand personal branding well and you infuse it into your business, you will see how far you can go. It is what is working for me. Yes, it is what is working for me. I have people that trusted me with their money and not just because they know and perceive the kind of person I am, even without them seeing me. So it makes selling easier because people buy from who makes selling easier. People can easily buy from you when they like your attributes. Oh, this person is worthy of patronizing. So many times people are buying from me simply because they feel like, oh, this person, you are trying, you are always here, you are always there. No, I must buy from this person. So, and the truth is, people don't have to need what you buy. We buy for so many reasons. People buy for so many reasons. It could be that, oh, this person come from my state, oh, this person graduated from my school. I love this person because I always see her post and all of those. So it helps you to make sales faster and easier. I've had people referring me, and bam, once they enter my DM, I don't need to do much interrogation, going back and forth. They pay me immediately, without me with them pricing down or anything. It shows that the person that referred them must have told them something about me, about my brand. So it helps you to sell easier. So the next one, it creates visibility beyond your business. Yes, look at it now. Obviously, Marby's creation is not Marby's creation that is here. I am Mariam, and it is me that is here. The way my brand name has gone far beyond myself. In fact, I was at an event this last week Sunday. Then, I had my flyer with me. I was trying to share with someone and all. Then someone, I think I saw two people then. Someone that sat beside the person I was trying to give the flyer to was like, oh, you are Marby's creation. I said, yes. Then another person, and she was like, are you Marby's creation? No, I don't hear that name and all of those. So the truth is, it's not as if this is not about. I know, I have gotten to a stage in my business whereby you can't just tell or call my name or tell someone, do you know my creations, or do there will be someone that definitely know me. That is it. And it is through the way I show up, through the way I relate and connect with people. It creates visibility beyond your business. So that is that about why personal branding matters. Some of the opportunities I get today, like speaking, collaborations, did not come because I asked for it though. They didn't come because I asked for it. They came because what people already perceive about my brand and the brand behind it. Obviously, people can't see me, and the fact that I run a faceless brand, it's not as if people, when immediately you see some people, you'll be like, oh, this is the kind of person this person might be. You can't see me. You can't see my face online. You can only see, my pictures, my videos, my, graphics, my captions, and all of those. But with the captions and everything, you can perceive the kind of person I am, because I am always full of energy. And when I write my caption, it is as if I am talking. It is as if I am talking at the top of my voice. I want people to perceive the kind of person I am in real life. So that is that about personal branding. So let's move on to the,
Wow.
okay,
Wow.
let me
In
brush
fact,
through.
I
No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
I know you say out of pass. I just
Some
wanted
tips
to,
on personal. Okay, please go
yeah.
ahead.
I said I also learned a couple of things from what you just said. And one of those
Okay.
is the fact that it gives you that positioning as a leader, as an
Yes.
authority. Me inviting you to this program, if you had been in your room just selling your bag to people in
Yes.
Korodu or people in Ikotu, people in your area alone, they're just fixated on the area that you are. I wouldn't even
Yes.
know you, let alone inviting you to this program. So that's one of the benefits of personal branding. Like when people are able, if you look at the comment section, I put it there, trying to summarize what you said, that personal branding is what people say about you and your brand in your absence. In your absence. So what can people say about me? What can people say about my brand? Would there people say, if people say, that brand that used to scam people, that will say
Mhm.
something is 15,000, whereas it is just 7,000 in the market. What do you want people to say about you behind your back? What do you want people to say about your brand behind your back? That's exactly what personal branding ease. And it also builds
Yes.
trust. Look at what Mabis just said. She said people come to her DM through referrals. Like she doesn't have to do a lot of haggling. She doesn't have to talk too much before people pay, because what they have heard from the person that referred them is enough to convince them. So if you want to build a strong personal brand, you have to work on your delivery. You have to work on your personal branding. Thank you so much. So let me give you back the microphone.
All
Thank you
right.
so much
So
for learning.
I want to leave you with 5 pillars of that you can always, go back, move on to the next topic we have for tonight. So number one, under the 5 pillars of personal branding, the clarity. You need clarity. Then clarity simply means, who are you? Clarity. You ask yourself, you can put it down. Who are you? What for? What do you want to be known for? Do you want to be known for, probably your brand, you want to be known for offering quality products or services, for, having a swift delivery and all of those. And you don't just, mention all of this. Make sure that you work towards them. For me now, my brand, you can't, I make sure that I stick to whatever words I'm saying out there, that, oh, this is what we offer. To I want to prove it to you that this is it. I will tell you, oh, we offer swift delivery and all of those. And I deliver a bag sometime for some weeks ago, and the customer was surprised too. I said, so fast. I said, that's not a problem. So once I get another and no, immediately I've started, working on how to deliver, because customers don't like their orders and all to be delayed and all of those. So there are things I said, okay, this is what our brand stands for. And I did not just say that. I am working towards it, and I make sure that they are being achieved. So that is that. What do you want to be known for? Who are you? What do you want to be known for? Then what be use of before come up with, even though these days we business owner, you just want to wake up one day, oh, I want to be selling this, I want to be doing this, I want to be doing that. But the best thing is, you want to see what problem are you trying to solve with your products. What problem are you trying to solve? You can see I mentioned that people know me for quality bags, durable bags, not bags that you buy today and tomorrow the bag will start falling out, or in less than 1 week, or in less than a month. I've seen people that have sold bags to 2-3 years and they are still using it. And the fact that the bag are not even too pricey makes it stand out. I'm not just saying this, but we are working on it, and it. I have loads of reviews, testimonials, and all to back this up. So it makes sales much more. It makes it much easier to convert. So you want to think about problem you want to solve with whatever you want to do. Then act on it. Then think about, who do you want to serve. That is clarity. You see, this aspect of knowing who you want to serve, it is one major aspect of you running a business, because I have been there in my early years in the business. It is one thing I struggled so hard with. And should I say, I figured everything out myself around that, because that time I was trying to sell to everyone, which is very bad. I was trying to sell to everyone, and at a point I got overwhelmed. I was tired. I don't want to, continue doing the work again and all of those. And gradually I started learning how to, to understand who I serve. And presently, even though I understand who I serve now, I'm still trying to, go further, to stylishly live where I was, and target more people that I know that, oh, these are people that can really buy my products. I don't want to remain on one spot. I want to keep working on refining who my target audience are, who I really want to serve. Imagine me trying to target nursing mother that they hardly take care of, think of about themselves. They are all about, their kids and all. That is exactly what I was trying to do that time. And, I was not making sales. Everything was just there until I started, thinking of, oh, let me start doing this. Let me start. That was when the thing changed for my business. So I'm not backing out. I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm still trying. So understanding who you want to serve, you don't have to discover that and end it over there. It's a continuous work. You have to keep thinking and researching, working on it. You don't just want to say people I want to save, and you just relent, and because obviously you can't keep serving same set of people. You have to keep refining the people you want to sell to. So that is that about clarity. That is that about clarity. Number 2 is storytelling. I, for one, if you happen to know me, or if you don't know me, page on my Facebook or so, or probably if you connect with me, definitely you must know that I'm one person that loves storytelling. I love storytelling because it's one easiest way to make people to connect with you on a deeper level. It goes beyond you just tell your story, that you share your journey just as the way I'm doing here. People easily connect with you with your story. I've seen people saying, "Oh, I'm not comfortable with sharing my story." We are not asking you to, share your personal story and all, but there are some story that, I recently marked my 8 years in business, and for the 8 days, for each day of the 8 days, I shared different stories about how it all started 8 years ago. For each day, I have stories I share, and you need to see how people commented, engagement, and all of those. Do you understand? So these are in your business, in your personal brand. We all have story to tell. Tell your story. Let people know why you started, why you are doing what you do, why you fail, all sort of, all those stories and all. People want to read. They want to feel the human in your business. We don't just want to posting and all of those. People will get tired. But when you share story, you see, before you realize that people really love story, you try it and start, telling people stories, especially on Facebook. They love story. Even though it is as lengthy as much as then you will see people reading through and commenting. So you want to try to infuse your personal story. You want to infuse storytelling into your business. Share your struggles, your process, the mistakes, the lessons you've learned. They make you human and they make your business and your post relatable. Then number 3 is visibility. If people don't see you, they can't remember you. That is it. Remember, that is one hard truth I'm going to tell you tonight. So if you are here and you are still struggling with showing up for your business, for your brand, for your services, and you want to start working towards that. A few days ago, I received an order from TikTok. The person saw my post. You see, me and consistency, we are 5 and 6. I want you to hear about my business everywhere you turn to. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and WhatsApp. I want you to hear my business. I want you, because I've been able to understand how it works. Imagine someone coming across my page for the first time and bam, the person landed in my DM without much talk. Oh, I need a bag. But it encouraged me to do more. Nigerians telling you, messaging you, oh, I come across your page. And for someone to, search through Instagram or Google or, all those search engines, social media, coming across different pages and choose your page, your business, to other people doing same thing you are doing. You should know definitely there is something you are doing well. And it is something you have to be proud of. So that thing, because I want to imagine people, when you understand the what how should I put it? When you understand how visibility, consistency work, there will never be a day you will not show up for your business. There will never be a day you will show up for your business. You understand? Because let's take WhatsApp for instance. You have views, maybe 500 views, 200 views, and all. Let me tell you, it is not possible that those numbers of views, the whole contacts you have on your WhatsApp, it is not possible for them to view your status in a day. It is now left to you not to leave them alone. And how you're posting, go and check my, I don't know how to, I don't want to call it waste speech. It is not waste speech. I am posting strategically. I have time, I post. I have what I post, so time and all. You want to keep showing up. You want to, because you never can tell. You're surprised to see, someone that has been your contact for years just coming across your business and your post and all, and they'll be like, oh, so this person is on my contact. In fact, sometimes when I check the contacts that viewed my status, I'll be like, who are these people? I've not seen these people before. You understand? It simply means that people are your contacts, that are your contacts and all. They are not. It's not possible that they view your status every day. And if you want to try this today, at the end of this day, you can go and check list of people that viewed your post on WhatsApp. Tomorrow, go and check. There are some people that are regular viewers who, I'm not disputing that fact. There are people that are regular viewers, but there are some people that you see them yesterday, you might not see them view your status and it is why you should keep showing up, because you never can tell. That time the person will see your post. That time that your post will go viral. As I was trying to say, I made my first ever sales on TikTok few days ago. Yes, and and that TikTok, my Instagram page was disabled in 2023, and I had to open it out of reluctant that, let me shall open this. And I've started posting there consistently the way I have been. I post two times, 3 times daily, but nothing changed. Some of my posts will not even have 100 views and all. But see me, I have turned my face. Please, can you hear me? Okay. Okay. So you see me, I am that kind of, I've got to that here. What numbers of reach I have, numbers of views I have, I don't care. I just want to post. I just want to, I just want someone to see my post, because you never can tell. And I don't care if you like or comment on my post. I feel more satisfied, and when I was able to achieve my aim. Oh, I want to post, and I'm able to do that. Today is weekend. Normally for me, weekends I post once, and sometimes I don't. Currently running a sales, so I just had to, in the evening I have to show up, and that post now did not even do well, but then I was able to satisfy my conscience that, oh, you've not showed up more than once today, and at least I normally show up 2 times in a day and all. So that is it for me. That is that about the visibility aspect. Then number 4 is value. Number 4, under the 5 pillars and the value, give your audience something to learn from. Yes, no matter what you do, your audience can always learn from you. Even though you are not selling anything, you are running a personal brand, you are into service and all, your audience can always learn from you. Like Coach Monsuro now, you will never go through our status and not see something you will learn from. You understand? As simple as correcting you of the ways you spell things, and and believe me, from that moment, definitely you won't want to make that mistake again. You keep coming to our status to learn from. I also do that too. I share tips, business tips, personal stuff, and all of those. I share some opportunities and so many things. So for that reason, people will keep coming to you, see you as an authority in your niche, and they want to connect with you because they always get value from you. Then feel what you said, what you do. When people for their money, I've seen so many times people will buy from me and they will be the one to thank me. that thank you, and I'll be like, thank you. Am I not the one that should thank you for buying from me? But they are the one thanking me in return because they got value for their money. And at times I'll just be like, why is this person thanking me now? I am always after that. That once you receive my products, it will always be like you steal the product from me. That is it. I love doing that, and I'm always after that. So then what you solve, the problem you solve to make people see the value in you solving the product, the problem rather. Then the last one is authenticity. Authenticity. It means your unique voice. You don't have to form what you are not. Be real. Let people see the real you. For me, I know sometimes I can just make a random post, raw post, and you see how far that post will go. Example is me sharing, behind the scene, how my day is going on my stories or my page without using any voice, without using anything. Be authentic. Like, you don't have to form what you are not, because that is your superpower. People can feel it when you are real. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to fake it. Like the popular saying that with the fake it till you make it. No, don't do that. Be real. Whosoever you are, let's know it. Let's feel it. We don't have to see you before we know the kind of person you are. Be real. You don't have to form, fake anything. So that is that about personal branding. So um okay. Please can I proceed to building how you can build. Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you. So let's proceed.
Wow.
Okay, can I? All right, so building a successful business from scratch. As I mentioned earlier, I started
Um,
my business.
please wait. Please just give me a
Okay,
second. Yeah.
okay.
Everyone, like, are you getting value or not? This this comment section is supposed to be bustling more than this. It's supposed to be bustling. Aren't you getting value? Are you not getting value for your time? I want you to talk up in this comment section. Choke me with your comments. What have you been learning? Are you learning? Are you picking any points? See what Mr. Kabir is doing, Mrs. Sulia Alaiwala. They are giving us nuggets. They are summarizing some of our points. Please don't stay mute. Let's make this interactive. Okay? So let us know. Are you getting value? Thank you so much,
Yes.
Mabis.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
All right,
Please
so
send.
let's move on to the next topic we have for tonight. And this it says how you can build a successful business from scratch. And as I mentioned earlier, I started my business from scratch. I started with passion and love for crafts. I love to create and craft. So, starting a business from scratch and, spending years for experiences and, with the challenges and all, and then, so, one thing that stood out for me is I did not start to, having it all. I start with what I have, and, till date, it has been working so well for me. So that's number one thing I want you to note down from this session. Do not wait till you have it all. Start with whatever you have. I remember, starting with just one sewing machine. And I mentioned earlier that I had learned tailoring as far as 2012. And that time I remember, doing one contribution at Joe that time. And I collected 12,000 naira. And, I thought of getting my first ever machine, the manual machine. I was learning then when my boss, approached me and tell me that, oh, one of our neighbor is selling a machine that wants to sell the machine and all. It's a new one. So I had to call my mom to come with me to come and check the machine. Then I got the machine then for 10,000 naira in the year 2012. That was the machine I started with before I learned bag making in the year 2017. So I started using that machine, even though it got to a point where I felt like, oh, there are some bags that this machine cannot make. But I could not really have much. I don't really have much funds. I don't really have where. I just stick to what I have at that time. I started making use of the machine, and it got to 2023. I had saved a particular amount that, oh, this year I must get this, my first ever industrial machine. And as Allah would have it, I won a support grant from Facebook. So I was supported with what I had then. So I added it to what I had at hand, and that was how I got my first ever industrial machine. So simply means that it arises from me not waiting to have it all. I started with using what I have at hand. So please do not wait to have it all. Start with what you have. It is very, very important. It will take you very far in life. And there are things I still have to forgo because I felt like, oh, I still can't achieve this, but now let me just do with what I have. Do you understand? So please take note of that. Then the second one is start with a strong why. Why do you want to start? That ought to be number one, but let's have it as number two. Start with a strong why, because going when things get tougher. I remember one year like that, I think maybe 2023 or 2022, you seeing your colleagues, people you trained and all doing well, and you felt stuck, like clarity is not there. Let me put it that way. I lack clarity that time. I don't even know what I want to do. I don't know who to sell to. So many serious challenges that time. I don't the tools I have, I could not even make the bag I intend making, to attract people that really. So I don't even have everything I needed that time. But and I remember that time I once posted that I want to sell off the materials I have at hand. I just want to stop at that time. But reason why I started would not even allow me, because I mentioned that I started with passion and my love for craft. So it means when I stop, I will not be able to, go ahead with the reason why I started this business. So even as we speak, I am under the growth stage in business now, and it is so tiring, so overwhelming at times and all. And at this point, I don't have to give up. Going back is not an option for me. I have to keep my heads high and keep pushing regardless, because people, reaching out to me, oh, I need back, oh, sending reviews to me. Why will I give up? I can't give up, because those are my why. Reason why I started, and they have started yielding results. I mentioned earlier, I have loads of review to share. When those reviews alone, sometimes when you check them, you just start feeling happy and you feel better. You feel better, like, oh, at least this is really a really way to go, really a way to go rather. So you should have a strong why, because business is tough and it is not for the faint-hearted person. Doing again, I want to do something else, or you don't just want to do anything. I felt such way at times, even as we speak. Sometimes I feel like, oh, this business is tiring, blah 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 blah. But you have people that are waiting for what you say. Will people reach out to you that, oh, I want to get this, I want to do this? Why not be able to keep on with it? Obviously, we have so many people that started business but that could not keep up with it. But we don't always advise that. When it gets tougher, remember why you started. Remember the passion. All of us don't start the business with passion. But for me, I started with passion. I still spoke with one of my past students and we were talking and she mentioned something like that too. It is the passion that is still keeping us going, that still make us be in the business till now. So you should have a very strong why. Aside from you thinking of, oh, I started, obviously everyone start business now to make profit and all. But the honest truth and the sad truth is that some people did not start actually making that profit they think they are making in that business. They have been shooting themselves because you have a product, you are selling it at so price, you didn't even calculate other necessary stuff and all, and you are selling it. You think you are making profit, you are not making profit, you are making losses in return. Do you understand? So you start with a strong why. My own why was to create something beautiful, functional, and of course profitable. Then also help others to build their own financial confidence. I train people in my skills, my craft, and business wise, to learn how to, be financially independent. So that's number one. Number two, identify a real problem. Identify a real problem. What problem are you trying to solve? Is it that in your area people can't, have access to what should I say? Maybe people in your area normally when they want to cook, they always, go out to get fresh pepper and all of those, and you think that, oh, this can be stressful. Then you come up with an idea, oh, okay, I will go to the market, get the pepper, I will grind it, I will boil it, and start selling to these people. This way they don't have to go to the market, they don't have now selling beans flour, all this plantain flour and all of those, whereby you want to cook moimoi, you want to cook akara, you make akara, you want to make moimoi, and you have to go get beans, and you want to peel it, you want to grind it, do all those things yourself, even though some people derive joy or love doing that. And I think since last year or early this year now, I've been buying that beans flour, and in less than few minutes akara is done. So that is one problem those people in that niche are solving. So you think about what problem can you solve where you are. You don't have to, think too far. Make research. It's just that we business owners, let me not say we are lazy. We don't always like to do the work. You can't think, you can't, come up with ideas. You always jump on people's ideas, which is fine. You can draw inspiration from people, but at least you yourself, think about it. Think about it yourself. Come up with something and, can always, patronize and embrace when you come up with the idea. So you identify a problem. For me now, I knew that, okay, definitely, we have some bags that are not well made, and I'm solving the problem of getting them in afford luxury bags. I'm bridging the gap between that with my product. So that is that, because people need, and also I train people too. With my skills, I've been able to solve one of Nigeria's major problems, and it is reducing the rate of job unemployment. I train people. I've had people I've trained in the past. Some of them are not. They had to stop their work, and they are doing so well. They are doing so well in this skill now. And I have people, that learned from somewhere else and, coming to work for me, and I'm paying them. I'm paying them for the job they are doing for me. So that is that about, identifying a real problem and solving it, with your solution.
Hmm.
Small. Start small. It's kind of, similar to what I mentioned earlier, but let's still talk about you want to start small. You don't have to own a big space, big equipment, and all of those. You want to start small. Start with what you have less. I've mentioned that earlier. Then improve as customer buy and give feedback. There is this product I brought back early last year, and know, as I speak now, we've sold close to 100 pieces of that bag. and the customer bought it, and she loved it. She sent reviews and all, and she gave a feedback and mentioned that, oh, Mabis, why not add this to this bag? Why not do this? Why not do that? I didn't shun her. I listened and asked that idea into that bag, and people so much love it. People so much, because you don't have to just churn customer, give you reviews, or so you have a great product, but then there are some customer that will buy that they want to give you review. Can you do this? Can you do it this way? Can you do it that way? It will be nice this way. You take down those feedbacks, both negative or positive. Take them down and act on them. So build trust early. Number next, build trust early. Good quality product. You should ensure that you have quality products. You see, one thing that stood out for me in this business is that I always make sure that whatever product I want to produce, they are of good quality. This way, it has made people keep coming back and even referring my brand to other people, because they feel the quality of the product. I had someone coming down here today. She wanted to learn, and she come across my page on Instagram. Immediately she came here when we were talking. She said, "Oh, I saw the bags. They are of good quality." For someone that did not even see it physically on screen. So that should also speak for your product as well. Time delivery. How is your delivery? Customer love to receive their goods on time. Even though we Lagos or interstate, people living in other states and all, drivers at times can, even dispatch rider can, be funny at times. But just act on your where you are working towards getting better at delivering well, then you have good customer service. This too has been working so well for me. Once in a while, reach out to your customers, check on them, even though some people will not respond. That is one sad truth. Some people will not respond to you. I think customer informing them, oh, we are having clinical, some of them did not even responded, and I didn't feel bad. Felt bad rather. I move ahead with my plans, and obviously they can see my status. If they need anything, they can buy from me. So you should not feel down about not getting positive response, not getting positive turn up from people. So that's that one. Let me hammer so much on it. Most of us business owners, you feel like, because I'm a community leader, I have a community, and I've interacted before community. I've worked as a co-convener in a community for maybe 3 years or so. Yes, 3 years. And I've had so many experiences around relating with business owners and all of these things. With business owners, you want magic, but you don't want to spend, you don't want to invest in the knowledge. You understand? I studied marketing, right? But that does not mean that I don't need some other trainings, courses, and all. I've bought so many courses, and there was one course I bought in 2023. At that time, I was down, and it was that time I mentioned that I was trying to sell off what I had then, to just cute the business for a while and all of those. I remember buying that course with almost all I had in my accounts. The course then was selling for 5 or so, and she sold for 4 or so. And after paying that course, what was left in my account was, I'm not sure it's up to 1,000 naira. And believe me, that course happened to be a game changer for my business that year. And that year, I was able to make, it was that year that I was able to make my first 6 figures in business. You can imagine. First 6 figure or 7 figure, yes. You can imagine that. So please, as a business owner, you should try to, pay for courses. When you know that you need mentor, it is mentorship that you need, pay for it. It is not easy, but then you can always save. And the truth is, some of us business owners, you don't always add all of these things probably to your product costing. you should know that you should keep on improving in your business aspect, the business aspect of what you do. So you should always, add this to your marketing plan. Read books, buy business books. You want to experiment. You're a fashion designer, you will need material to try different, designs and all. Then number next, branding. Branding and packaging, they matter so well, so much. Your branding, your branding. Have mentioned that you should start small, right? But that does not mean that you should now relent or restrict yourself to that particular stage you are. I remember starting with nothing. I remember one time I had to deliver some set of school bags and all in 2022 or so. Then I went to buy this big nylon and package and everything. I remember someone, commenting under the post and, reaching out to me, telling me that, why can't you, pack it? She was talking about my package at that time. I said, okay. She don't have to tell me, open her mouth widely to tell me that your packaging is somehow, somehow. So I started working on, getting my own brand nylon done. I got that done. I think I did probably first 100 pieces, second 100 pieces, and the next time I think 2023 I rebranded. Then I changed the nylon. We have different nylon and all. So I remember a customer telling one of my people in our area that, oh, I love the new nylon Marby's just do. It's beautiful because even though it is still same nylon, it is quite different. It is different totally from the one I was using before. And as we speak now, I'm still planning. I am still going to improve on that. Then your branding, business owners, business owners, business owners. Please, if you don't know how to take good product pictures, product and all, go and learn. If you can't learn, pay people that know how to do. Let them do for you. You see, these things, they represent and position your brand so well. I think last week or so, Coach Monsura was talking about visuals, and what she talked about it, what our audience talked about it, they were so relatable. Because I remember telling one business owner that time that, see me, I'm not of the school of thought, you can do it yourself. I pay the experts, people that are professionals. Let me do this for me. For now, I take my product pictures myself, the videos myself, and there are some videos I outsource. But you see my graphics, I don't do it myself. I remember unveiling my sales flyer the very first day, even without me telling people to repost for me. They have started sharing because the sight of the flyer is very beautiful and catchy. It represents and position your brand well. It is very, very important that you invest in that. Stop doing it all by yourself. Stop posting all those blurry pictures. How long will you keep doing that? You are not getting results. So why can't you work on doing something else to get your desired results? They are very, very important. They are very, very, then your consistency to be consistent wherever you want to be. You don't have to, show up. You have been hearing consistency, consistent. It doesn't have to be every day. If it is 3 times you know that you can be consistent, be consistent. Let people know that you are, 3 times she will always be here. She will be there. And show up correctly. Show up very well. What I mean by show up correctly is that because you heard me saying consistency. If you don't know how to sell, it is another problem on its own, because you can't keep showing up wrongly and expect results. You want to show up correctly. It is very, very important. Know your numbers. Know your numbers. So many business owners are under this. They are lagging behind this. And I've mentioned it earlier from part of what I mentioned, because some people don't even know their cost price. You went to the market, you are not even into products, right? You went to the market you are into dress, you bought it for 1.5, and you just added 500. You said it's 2,000 naira. Do you know that you are shooting yourself in your legs? Because that 500 naira does not, you can't even cover up your expenses. Talk more of your profit and all. You should know your cost price, know your selling revenue, your expenses, your target and goals, because this is where so many business owner fails. It is very, very important to do that. Then number next is learn how to sell. Learn how to sell. It is very important for you to learn how to sell, because with you learning how to sell, you will be able to know your ideal target audience, your customers. You don't just sell to everyone. There are some specific people. If you say, okay, you want to target mothers, what category? Well, 9 to 5 moms, there are those categories of mothers. You want to see, oh, this is a particular set of people I want to target, and it is simply you trying to know how to sell. Create content that speak the needs of your customers. You don't just post all those, hey, no, come, I'm open, no, hey, come and buy what I'm selling, no, I've not eaten since yesterday, I've not do this, I've not do that. That is not how to sell. Oh. That is not how to sell. You are not positioning your business so well with you doing that. Create content. Create content that speaks their needs.
Wow.
To with durable bags, unique bags, and all. There are content that I will create that it will speak the need of my customers. That okay, have you been changing your bags every now and then, and all of those. I can never create a content around it like that. So if you don't know how to do this, you should learn how to do that. Use storytelling to sell. I love that so much. In fact, I find it very easier to do. I love telling story to sell. I love it so much. And it converts well, because when people read it, they put themselves in that shoe of that person you are trying to talk about, of that thing you are trying to talk about, using storytelling. Be bold about what you do. So many business owners are not really bold enough. You see people, you can't even meet people to talk about. You'll be like, oh, I'm shy. If you are shy, you can't do a business. So I was at an event last week or so, I didn't even wait to get to the hall. People that I met on the way, I started telling them about my business, and we exchanged contacts, and I gave them my flyer and all. I didn't wait. And eventually, after the event, I had to head home. I can't even do. Imagine if I had not met them, and some of them have started making inquiry about my product and all. You should be bold enough to meet people, tell people what you do, talk about your products, have conversation about your business. Have conversation about your business, because business is human. People want to feel the brain behind your
Hmm.
brand. Next is yes, community is everything. Community is everything. Build a tribe around your brand. Me now, I am more of an Instagram person and WhatsApp person. On my Instagram, you will feel like, you will think I've known those people before, whereas I've not met any of them. The way they support my brand, even without seeing the face, even and all, the way they connect, interact with me and all. You want to do this too. And before you expect people to do that for you, you also have to do for other people. Life generally is all about give and take. And you can't drink from an empty cup. That's one truth. You can't drink from an empty cup. You want people to relate with you, relate with them too. They will do in return. 100% of them might not be able to give you back the energy, but reasonable people will surely do that. You as a business owner, you have nothing to do with isolating yourself, being in your comfort zone. You don't want to relate, you don't want to meet people and all of those. How do you want to sell? Who do you want to sell to then? Because there are people on your page that are not there to buy, but they are there to. Sometimes, some of my colleagues will even come to me and tell me, how are you doing? How do you always get engagement on your post? And I will just be sad, because my normal post under 3 hours, 2 hours, I've gotten 50, 100 likes, engagement and all. They help to push out my post to the needed audience, even though those people will not be buying, even though they are not buying. I've had some of them referring my brand and all. So community
Thank
tribe
you. Thank
around
you.
your business, engage your audience, give value. People buy more when they feel connected. Then lastly is consistency. Consistency. It is very, very important. Success is built gradually and not suddenly. You might be tired of being consistent and all, but trust me, it's always worth it. Your consistency desire, it decides your targets, your growth rather. your growth. So please show up. Then in conclusion, your brand is your voice. Your business is your gift. Start with what you have. Stay consistent and be bold enough to share your journey. If I could start from scratch, you too, you can do that, and beautiful and even beyond the way I do mine. So thank you for having me. I hope you all learn from all I've shared this night.
Wow, Unolenke. Thank you so much. Thank you
Well,
so much. This is value pack. This is more than a master class. Like this is enough to be a business class that people pay for. I told you people, I said it that after taking tonight's session, just this night session, you will wonder why this workshop is free. Oh yeah, wonder now. Aren't you wondering? Can't you see the value is choking? He choke, I mean no choke. Tell me. Please, let's say thank you. Let's say thank you to her. Let's say thank you. Let's appreciate her. So you have Mabis is a powerhouse. You have to connect with her. She's someone you have to stay close to. She she's a powerhouse. That's just the word. So you can see there are a lot of lessons you have learned. You want to be a reputable brand. So you can see the things you need to do. You can see those. I'm sure that you must have been noting some mistakes that you're currently making in your brand. And if you are yet to start a brand, lucky you. Because it's always good when you start a business with clarity. Many of us, someone like Mabis and I, we did not start with clarity. We started confused. So, but it was in the process that we started learning, fine-tuning our skills, and using it to improve our brand. So, but it will be much easier for you when you have the knowledge, you have the right guidance, you have the right information, and then you start. So you start with clarity, you start with focus. So thank you so much. I'm going to be dropping a link now. Let's flood our DM. Let's flood our DM before I take my own session. So my own session, how I moved from confusion to clarity, from being a jack of all trades to becoming a sought after diction, a communication coach. You love to connect with Mavis. Yes, so you have to. I'm going to be dropping our link right now. Just a moment. Okay, I'm dropping it right now. All right, so let's storm our WhatsApp. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is the link. Let's connect with her. Click on that link and send a message. Let's do that for 2 minutes. In the next 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, let's do that. So we can go to the last session of this program. The lecture was awesome. Thank you so much, Sister Mariam. I really appreciate you for taking your time to do justice to this topic. You outdid yourself. You delivered. You over delivered. That's it. That's it. You over delivered.
welcome, ma.
Oh,
Welcome.
thank you. May Allah reward you
All right.
abundantly.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Oh, someone said to check your status often. She's
Okay.
got a nice life. Wow. Wow. Great.
Thank
My
you.
God.
Yeah, thank you.
Alhamdulillah. All right. So after you have connected with her, please type connected here. Type connected. Type connected. Click on the link. Let me drop the link again. Click on the link, and as soon as you have dropped the message, type connected. Very good. Very good. One person has connected. Fasasi Abosede. Well done. Thank you. Connect with her. She is someone you have to be learning from. Our WhatsApp status is a value vault. Just like a lot of people refer to my status as a value vault, as is also a value vault. I also learn from there. Well done. Good. All right. Let's make it snappy. Okay, 3 people have connected. 4. Let's have 50 people. Oh yeah, we can do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make it snappy so we can go to the next session. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've had 7 people. 8. Very good. You will be glad that she's someone you have in your contacts. You're going to be glad. Yes. And that's one thing about personal branding. So it is, some people go to our status not because they want to buy bags, right? But because they want to learn from what she has to dish out. And in the process, they will not even know when they would eventually buy a bag because they find their content so irresistible. So that's it. Our catalog, yes, so our catalog is so neatly arranged. Wow, wow, connected. Very good, very good. Let's do this, let's do this. All right, 2 minutes more. Let's do this. Very good. Connected. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've had 15 people. All right. Can see, I can see. Don't worry, she's going to reply to you. She's going to reply to you. So make sure you save her contact. You know, if she saves your contact, you don't save us, you cannot have access to her status. So let's do that very quickly. Like 1 minute left. Connect, connect, connect. Connect, and you'll be glad. Connected since last year. Well then. Okay, okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being attentive. I love it. I love it when I have interactive sessions. When my audience, when my clinicians are active, they are not passive. And I can see, I can feel that energy. Oh, Mrs. Rahma, I guess she's just coming here. She said, how can I connect with her? This is the link. I'll still drop the link in the group. I'll still drop it in the group for those that might not uh, get to connect with her here. All right, thank you. So, thank you so much, Mavis. So now you can go to your bed because I know you're not the type like us that like to sleep late. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Thank you so much. It's a big sacrifice. Seriously, it's a big sacrifice because people attending this session, coming to teach us here, it came at a time that she had a lot of things. She's currently doing her anniversary sales. You know, her brand is 8 years now. So she has so many things on her sleeve right now. Yet she still made time to show up for us. So you can see it is worth getting connected with her. Thank you so much. All right. So let's go to the second part of this session. Oh, yeah, okay, you're still here. All right, no problem. So yes, how? It's time for me to also tell my own part of the story. I borrow it. How did I move from being a confused jack of all trades to becoming a sought after coach today? It didn't happen by chance. And Yoruba people say, info la finfo. Information is what will make you fly. Access to quality information and change your life around very quickly. So, let me introduce myself again for those that are just coming in. I am Osuro Oladejo Badmus, and I am the convener of this program, both this brand relaunch, clarity session, and as well as the eloquent communicator workshop. So I'm a diction coach, diction, grammar, public speaking, and self-development coach. So I'm passionate about helping people fine-tune their communication skills so they can communicate their genius to the world. So the Grammar Clinic, today, the brand is 5 years old, or let me say it's going to be 5 years old this December, inshallah. So it is going to be 5 years old, but this brand did not come about. It did not just happen like that. It came out of a an urge for clarity. If someone had told me, thank you. If someone had told me 5 years ago that I will be standing here today talking about my confusion to clarity story, I would have laughed. I'm sure I would have laughed. I was that woman that would run after downfall buses with a 3-month-old baby strapped to my back just to get to work on time. I'll be chasing buses. The stress was louder than my income. I was jumping from one hustle to the other. I've tried different hustles. And that's the reality of our system in Nigeria. Yes, I graduated with one of the best grades in the University of Ibadan. Yet, I was clueless about what to do with my life. I was clueless. And that is what is happening to many of us in Nigeria today. Many of us are graduates, but the university system did not prepare us for the world out of school, for the world of work. So many of us will graduate with high hopes of getting, well-paying jobs, and we end up getting disappointed. Can you relate with that? Can you relate with that? So, please, I want this session to be engaging. I want it to be interactive. Can you relate? I know we have a lot of graduates like that as well. They are just clueless about what to do with their lives. And that is why you see them, because they didn't find anything to, they have to put food on table. So you see them doing menial jobs like, being a shopkeeper, sales girl, all those things. And that is completely different from the kind of life that we dream of. That's the truth. Thank you, Mrs. Kabira. So, first, When I graduated, I was looking for work to do. I said, okay, maybe I should. I was doing my baking. I was a small chops expert doing snacks and the like. So the stress was too much for me, considering that I I got immediately I finished school, I got married. So I didn't really have that time to really figure out what do I want to do in my life. So it was just so confusing for me. So I was doing the snacks. The orders were very low, and some people will even they'll buy on credit, and at the end of the day, you end up losing both your capital and profit. So when the stress was more than the income, I had to quit. I had to quit, and then I went ahead to be a classroom teacher. I also did this, and you know how Nigeria, you know the attitude of Nigerian private schools, many Nigerian private schools to teachers. They treat them like second class citizens, whereas teachers are meant to be they are meant to be appreciated. Unlike countries outside Nigeria, where teachers are highly paid. Teachers are the worst paid in Nigeria. Teachers are the worst paid in Nigeria. And it's so sad. Because is it a sacrifice you put in there? Is it having to wake up very early in the morning, trying to get to work early to teach your pupils or your students? Is it a late night burning the candle at night just because you want to, you know, write lesson plans, you want to put in some teaching aids, put them together before the next class? The sacrifices are just endless and they are not commensurate with the pay at all. Oh, you said I'm even scared. Don't be scared. See, it's even better that you are here. You have not even graduated because I'm glad you are here. Now, I've seen so many people that they are still students and they are even richer than people that have graduated more than 10 years ago. Haven't you seen that? And that is because of the digital world that we are in now, the digital advantage. You see people, they are content creators now. You see people, they are coaches. You see people doing so many amazing things online and they are still undergraduates. So it's even better to figure things out, to know that the world of work is not an easy one when you graduate. So it's even better you get clarity before you graduate. So, I did this. I had to I had to quit. I had to quit teaching as well because it was as if it was after my life. It was as if I was just existing. Even I didn't have time for my kids. It was it was just me, my work, me, my work. That was the only thing I could think about. I couldn't even think about my dreams. I couldn't even think about my life. What do I want to become? And that is it. That's the reality. A lot of people are living, it's like they're existing, they're not thriving. Do you understand? So I quit and I started thinking of what to do again. And thank God for COVID 19. That COVID 19 birthed a lot of initiatives on people. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of, it opened a lot of people's creative sensibilities. Like, what can I do with my life? Because everybody was in a lockdown. And it was at this point of lockdown, I started thinking, what can I do? Then I started doing freelance writing, freelance proofreading, freelance writing. I'll get a lot of work. I'll get, it took a long time before I could start getting gigs. I had to connect with some people, third party. They will cut some. part of the money, and at the end of the day, you have peanuts. At the end of the day, I had peanuts. So many deadlines, and juggling motherhood, juggling being a wife, and so many other things, chores, and you still have to meet up with deadlines that are after your life, only to be given peanuts. It was not fulfilling at all. So I quit again. I quit again. And I started searching for answers like, what can I do with my life? And see, so that is my turning point. This is my turning point. So what changed? What changed for me? What exactly changed for me? What are the things I did differently? How did I get out of that? Apart from the fact that I wasn't happy with the kind of life I was living, I was financially incapacitated. I had even my parents, I couldn't take care of them. I couldn't afford my basic needs. It was so terrible. It was such a terrible thing for me. So one of the first things, one of my first turning points was the fact that, oh, I want to be sure. Yes, you can see me. Okay, you can see my screen. Oh, it was during COVID that I learned my tailoring work. Very good. Yeah, so it was still during that COVID-19 era that this brand that you know today, the Grammar Clinic, came about. So what happened to me exactly? The turning point for me was the day I had a deep conversation with myself that enough is enough. I can't keep on going like this. I thought about my life. It was as if I was just wasting time on things that don't matter. So I thought to myself, and that day that I sat to think about my life was one of the biggest turning points of my life. And why am I saying this? Many of us, we are too busy to think about ourselves. We are too busy to think about our life. We are too busy to think for ourselves. We only want to take advice from people. What should I do? How should I do this? We don't think for ourselves. Some of us is because of work. We are so exhausted with work such that we don't even have time to think about our life. So when you take a moment to sit with yourself, think about yourself. Why am I close to the kind of life I dream to have? Why am I in this situation? What can I do to be better? What can I do to get out of this? What can I do to be a better version of myself? So these are the questions I asked myself that day. I cried. I cried that day. I cried that day because uh because I was among the first class. I was among the students of first class in the University of Ibadan then in my department. But due to some things that happened in my final year, I eventually lost the race. And it was very painful for me. So, someone that has, I feel like I'm so good. So why am I still in this mess? And that is it. There are a lot of people that are so good. They are talented. But it is that clarity that they don't have. So I thought about it, self-awareness. So what are those things? I want you to be mentioning it. I want you to be noting down those points. Thinking about turning points for you to have a life of fulfillment. What are those turning points? What are those turning points? Think about your life and be self-aware. So self-awareness, I thought about it, that what exactly am I good at? What are those things? I'm not getting any comment here. Are people still listening? I'm not getting any points, any comments. Are you all asleep? If sleep is already in your eyes, chase it away with water. Use water to wash off your face, so your face will be clear. Because you cannot afford to miss this. You cannot afford to miss this nugget. Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, think about your life. Think deeply, meditate. Yes. So then another thing I did, so self-awareness. I started thinking about myself. Okay, what are my points of strength? Identify your points of strength and weaknesses. Identify your points of strength and weaknesses. Nobody can know you as much as you do. Even your husband cannot know you more than you are. You know yourself. So be truthful to yourself. Personal truth. Personal truth. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. So I realized that my point of strength wasn't teaching people. I just know it is just so easy for me. I know how to break down complex concepts to people. So I find teaching second nature to me. So what are those weaknesses? I also saw that. Thank you. Thank you. So what are those things? I found some weaknesses. And one of those weaknesses is that I procrastinate a lot. I procrastinate a lot. So, and see, when you procrastinate, you are going to be far. In fact, success is going to avoid someone like a plague. If someone is, a procrastinator, you always procrastinate every time. Because these actions that are supposed to drive results for you, you will ignore them. You'll be focusing on things that don't matter. So I told myself, Nusura, you have to start prioritizing, working on those things that matter and leaving those things that don't matter. So, and then poor time management. I always tell my students, your life is a reflection of how you spend your time. Please type it. Your life is a reflection of how you spend your time. And that is the truth. Your life is a reflection of how you spend your time. Because time is precious. Time is a precious gift. When it goes, it cannot come back. If I wasted my time today, it is gone. Tomorrow comes again. Today can never repeat itself. Right? So that's one of the things, that's one of the reasons some people are still stuck. They are not growing. It's because they don't manage their time well. And I was among those people. I used to scroll aimlessly. See, we are in the era of too much information on the internet. You log on to WhatsApp, you log on to when you get to Instagram, you see so many content. You don't know, you're not going to know where you're going to spend 3 hours on Instagram, scrolling aimlessly. You go to Facebook, you see yourself, you don't know where you're going to spend another 1 hour. And you have work to do, you have things to do, things that can bring income for you. You now say there is no time. Definitely, there won't be time. Do you understand? Definitely there won't be time. So I used to complain to there's no time, there's no time, there's no time. But I assessed myself. So please, self-awareness is very important. Self-questioning. Question yourself. Be your first critic. So self-awareness, I asked myself, what am I doing with my time? Because at the point I'll be like, I just wish 24 hours can become 36 hours or 48 hours. And that's not possible. Everybody, whether you're in the UK, you're in Canada, you're in Lagos, you are in Nigeria, wherever, we all have what? 24 hours. So how you spend your 24 hours will in your life. The quality of your time management is the quality of your life. So I will scroll. I will scroll aimlessly. I will pick up my phone, scroll aimlessly, spend so many hours on the internet. I will also want to catch up with shows on the TV. Yeah, I had a favorite show then, The Johnsons. I want to watch it. I don't want to miss one episode, But rushing. And I realized that I was spending my time on things that did not matter. So when things that matter arise, I don't have time to do them. Yes. So then, so I started cutting down on those things. I had to cut out those things that were killing my time. And this is one thing. See, if the first thing you do when you wake up is to check if you have got a message on WhatsApp, if somebody has dropped a like on your post on Facebook, if somebody has sent you a message on Instagram, or whatever, or if somebody has watched that video that you posted on TikTok, I'm telling you, your day is going to be a mess. Your day cannot be productive. If you start your day with scrolling on the phone, your day is not going to be productive. So what do I do? What did I start doing? So I'll write down my tasks the night before. I'll write down my tasks the night before. So that when I wake up with clarity of what I want to do. I don't wake up with blindness. I don't wake up with, confusion of what should I do first? What should I do next? So I already have a headway into what I want to do for that day. Do you understand? So if you want to start being productive, you want to get better results in your life, plan your day the night before. Plan your day the night before. Think about what you want to do. You might not even spend up to 20 minutes doing this, and it will help you to erase confusion from your day, and you're going to be able to do a lot of things within a short while. So another thing I did, another turning point for me was paying for clarity. Paying for clarity and quality information. Remember, Coach Mabi's mentioned that even if you're a business owner, you have to pay for, you have to pay to learn. You have to pay for mentorship. See, this was another turning point for me. And guess what? I started with 5K courses, 2K courses that time. Sometimes I would spend my last card. I will spend the last amount in my account to buy courses. People will wonder. Even my husband will say, course. Yeah, I bought a course again. All of them were just complaining that, is it course that you're just buying? We did not see any improvements. That is the way it is. At first, it will be like there is no improvement. But within you, you will feel some change of mindset. You will feel some nudge to chase your dreams. You will feel some nudge to get out of your comfort zone. To get out of your comfort zone and go for more. So you cannot do without it. And I know there are a lot of coaches out there, fake coaches, but coaches that will collect your money and give you YouTube videos to watch. I know. I have also had my own fair share of it. So, but I know coaches that are good, coaches that give results. And one of those coaches is Alpha Chemistry. He's my coach. I learned from him. I paid for his courses. And Niger Sales Queen, she's also very good. She'll give you results. She'll give you results. Then Coach Mutia Talagoke, she's also very good. So these are people you can learn from. These are people you can learn from to avoid the discourage of having fake coaches that will just collect your money and go. So I started paying for clarity. My mindset started changing, and I started thinking for myself, okay, what can I do? What is that thing I can do with my expertise that will solve people's problem? And this tallies with what Marby said. She said, think about a problem that you want to solve, a problem that people struggle with, and find a solution to it. So the fact that I was able, I graduated as an English language student, and I kept on developing myself, taking courses to improve my communication skills. So I just felt like there are a lot of people in Nigeria, because my focus was even on Nigerians. They don't have good grasp of English. They struggle with grammar. People will speak to me like this. There will be a lot of blunders. I should be able to let me solve this problem for people, so people can be able to, so that they will be able to communicate very well with confidence, right? And that was what brought about the brand, the Grammar Clinic today. Yes. So the Grammar Clinic came as a solution to a problem. So think about yourself. What skill do you have that can solve a big problem that people will be willing to pay you for a solution? And if you think about it, you're not able to find an answer. Maybe probably you don't have enough skills. Then you think about the skill. What skill is a profitable skill that I can learn? Just you can check, you can go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT, high income skills that I can learn in 2025 and I can transform my financial status or something like that. Just go, you will see. Content creation is one of them. There are so many things. Knowledge industry, teaching what you know is one of the biggest high income skills now. Teaching what you know. Some people, what they teach is how to make Zobo, and they are making millions out of it. So, think about what can I do? What problem can I solve that people will be willing to pay me for it? And then, yes, the Grammar Clinic came and in 2020. And I tell you, it did not start, it was not rosy at all. My first set of students, I think I had I had about was it about 5 or 6. They paid for a class. They paid for my, and it was even a 2,000 hour course. Very cheap. And that's one mistake some people make. They think that it is about when something is cheap, people will rush at it. I tell you, it is not always about the price. It's about your brand positioning, your personal branding. How do people perceive you? Do people perceive you as someone someone of value that they can exchange their money with? They can give their money to you in exchange for value. Look at me now. People pay me way more than that. People troop into my coaching programs now. Unlike before, when I was struggling to have 5 people pay for a 2K class. What changed for me? What changed for me? I learned the business of my skill. My skill is communication, right? Teaching people to speak right. But the business of my skill is the marketing side of it. And a lot of people ignore this. You're good. Yes, you're good. You know your onions and what you know, what you do, what you teach, or what you sell. Mabis knows her onions when it comes to bag making. But what if she did not learn the business of her skills? What if she did not learn marketing? I'm sure she'll still be in her room, maybe struggling with 2 sales in a week or in a month. She'll just be there. So, but when you learn how to market what you have, how to package your expertise in something that will be presentable, that people will be willing to pay for, that is the only time you can succeed. That is the only time your financial status will change. That is the only time you start to get fulfillment from what you do. So, if you're a business owner, you're a coach, whatever you do, see, you have to know how to sell. You have to know whether you're selling your expertise, you're selling physical products, you have to know how to sell. Some people will ask me, some people even ask me in my DM, Coach, don't you ever run out of ideas? The way you always bring up so many programs, like they just ask me. It did not happen by chance. It came because of the clarity I've got from sessions I've paid for. I've paid for a course as expensive as 120,000 naira before. I've paid for many courses, and see me, I'm reaping the benefits. So don't run away from paying for knowledge. If you don't pay for knowledge, you will pay more with ignorance, because you spend a lot of years trying to figure out what you should have figured out within a short period of time. I hope you're getting my point. Are you feeling me? So, yeah. So another thing that was the turning point for me is focusing on one thing first. Yes, I have a lot of skills. In fact, I also learned graphic designing. I learned uh I learned many things. I learned pastry making. But the thing is, the world, the world will not pay you for everything you know. The world will not pay you for everything you know. The world will pay you for what you have chosen to master. Life will not reward everything you can do. It will only reward what you choose to master. I want you to write that down in your note. You can even write it in this comment section. Life will not reward you for everything you can do or for everything you know. It will only reward you for what you have chosen to master. So, if you're a jack of all trades, you're doing this and that, people cannot even, when people mention your name, they can't even think about this is okay. When I talk about Mabris, what comes to my mind is bag. When somebody mentions my name, what comes to your mind? Is it not communication? Is it not communication? Yes, I have other things. I also do consultations. I also have I also teach people personal development. But the first thing that comes to people's mind is communication, grammar. You know, that is it. So you should have something that you are known for. Focus on one thing first. Focus on one thing first. Because what? Success thrives on focus. Yes, success thrives on focus. Many people, they will take courses all because not because they want to master it, but because they want to make their own course too. So some people learn to sell. They learn so that they can create their own version of the course, not because they want to master. And that's the problem a lot of people have. You are learning graphic design. Hey, you learned, in fact, you did not even pay for the paid class. So you only attended a free class, maybe a 2-day class on graphic design. And the next week, you're already putting out a flyer. Come and learn graphic design from me. As how? How possible? Even the way you're going to market it, you're not going to market it as an expert. Confidence stems from mastery. Competence and confidence, they stem from mastery. If you have not mastered a skill, you won't have that confidence to do it. You will not have confidence to teach it. You will not have confidence to, to tell people to pay you for that thing. Do you understand? So that is why some people are still stuck. They will pay, they have attended free class, one free class now. Hmm? They're already telling you, oh yeah, come and buy my course. So I can teach you cryptocurrency. I can teach you this and that. Let me teach you affiliate marketing. Meanwhile, they're not even paying for free class. So they did not sign up for the paid class. So could possible say if there are people are going to pay, say I don't even know what to say. So, but I hope you got my point. So master it. Okay, you want to be a sought after graphic designer. Learn it from the best. Learn it. Pay for knowledge, pay for access. Master it, do it well, do a lot of practice, and you will see your work will start advertising you. Your work will put you out there. It will sell you out. Do you understand? It will sell you out. So learn to master, not learn to make your own course. Okay? Because people sense desperation from afar. People will know that, look at this one, urgent 2K, Lonwa is looking for urgent 2K. So they will avoid your course. They will not even buy. You not say, and I'm a graphic designer. Eh? People don't even pay me. They'll just be pricing my product anyhow. How would they not price it anyhow? Because they know you have not mastered your skill. Yeah. So please focus on one thing first. Focus on one thing. If you focus on your focus, you'll be a point of focus. That's what Afar Chemistry always says. If you focus on your focus, you'll be a point of focus in a short while. So that's it. So then use what you have to get what you want. I started my paracetamol business with one techno phone like that. I did not wait to have an iPhone. And I don't even have an iPhone up to this moment. I'm just not freaked about iPhones. I can decide to buy, but I love Androids, especially Samsung phones. So I decided to use what I have to start. Just like Marby said, she started with what she has. See, in life, it's either you make progress or you make excuses. If you make excuses, you're not going to move. You're not going to move an inch. You're going to remain stuck in the same place you are. So yes, start with what you have. Be thankful for what you even have, because some people don't even have that Android phone that you have. It is Nokia Palasa that they have, that people call Tanosobe. You know? So what you have, some people don't even have it. So make use of what you have to get what you want. So now, what are the things that chase success away? So I've talked about my turning points. Let me do a recap again. Meditation, thinking about your life, and self-awareness. Start thinking for yourself. Start thinking for yourself. See, I used to think that, I am telling you the truth right now. Like, I used to think that my brain cannot think so well. Like, I'm so bad at thinking, reaching a very good decision. So I usually seek advice from people. What should I do with this one? What do you think about this? I always seek advice from people. But the moment I discover the power in thinking for myself, oh my God, Oh my God, it was crazy. Like the result was crazy. Because the way ideas just flow to my head right now, I'll just think, Mosuro, is it you that is thinking like this? You know, is it you that is thinking like this? Yesterday I was watching the video. I was playing the video that I sent to your group yesterday, the video on eloquent communicator workshop. I was playing it, I was showing my husband, and I was just smiling. I told myself, I was screaming, I said, Mosoro, you're good. I was not just laughing. I was just, I was celebrating myself that you came up with this kind of voiceover. How did it even come about the script that you used for the voiceover? So please start thinking for yourself. Start thinking for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Pay for clarity. Pay for quality information. Then focusing on one thing first. Think about what you can do to solve people's problem. The solution that you can give to people that people will be willing to give you their money for. And then mastering your skill. Master it. Master it. I'm a diction coach. I'm still paying other coaches. I'm still paying people that are superior to me just to earn my skills. I don't want to be outdated. I want to keep updating myself. Do you understand? So don't say, Motilen washing she bag, but you're not. Motilen washing she the one that you have learned since 2020. I mean, since 2010, self. You're not learning new trends. You're going to be outdated, and your brand will die very soon. So if you don't want that to happen, keep updating yourself. Invest in courses that will help you. And time management, do it now. Have that do it now mindset. Do the things that matter. Do the things that matter. Spend your time on things that matter, not on frivolous things. Reduce your screen time on aimless scrolling. If you come to social media, come with the aim of learning from it, not just aimless scrolling, jumping from one content to the other. Do you get it? And another thing that will make you stand out is excellent communication skills. See, if you have a dozen skills in your toolbox, you are so good at what you do, but you can't communicate that expertise or more. You're on a long thing, because no one knows a silent genius. People that are celebrated today are people that are able to communicate their genius with their communication skills. So I know people. There are some of my students, like one of my students that I'm coaching. The person, she's very good at what she does. But what is driving her backwards? It is her communication skills. She doesn't even know how to post. She doesn't know how to make a post without making blunders. She cannot. In fact, people will even be, when people are even coming to your DM to correct you that how are you advertising your brand and you're making this kind of blunders like this? Because when people will not see you as credible, when you cannot even communicate well. So excellent communication skills are very important. You need to arm yourself with good communication skills. Yes, your voice is an asset. You deserve to be heard. So you have to own your communication skills. And that is why I'm here for you. And that is the solution that the Grammar Clinic has come to solve. And that is one of the reasons I've decided to give you another extra 3-day free eloquent communicator workshop. So, our communication workshop is starting tomorrow. You cannot afford to miss it. I'm going to be sharing my best kept secret to becoming a better, confident, and expressive speaker. So, if you struggle with poor communication skills, you are just in the right place. Don't joke with any of the sessions. you're going to be glad. You're going to wonder why I made them free again. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. No matter what you do, you're a career professional, whatever you do, if you don't have good communication skills, you will stay hidden. You will stay hidden. People will not know you because you yourself, you'll be shy. You'll be afraid of embarrassing yourself, so you keep your mouth shut. When you have ideas that can change the world, you keep them to yourself because your communication skills are nothing to write them about. Do you get it? So that is my gist for you. Did you learn something from this story of mine? So my big lessons for you now, clarity is more powerful than your hustle. When you have clarity, you stop jumping from one hustle to the other. And then you can't win by doing everything. You have to win. You win by focusing on one thing. Purpose requires focus. So when you are focused on one thing, you have built it very well. Yes, you cannot diversify, add on some other things. Like Marby's now. She started with bag making. Now, she also coaches people. She also teaches people how to make bags. So that's another extra source of income for her, right? So, but it should not start with teaching people. She started by mastering the skill. Because if you don't master the skill, what do you want to teach people? It should not be a combination of Olodo people. So you can't teach what you don't have. That's just it. You can't give what you don't have. That's just it. So then skill is a new currency. So that's the assignment for you. Google it. Google it. If you're still looking for a hustle that will pay you, in fact, there are a lot of hustles that will pay you from the comfort of your home. I'm a diction coach. I coach people from different parts of the world. I'm in my room. I don't have to be jumping from one bus to the other. So, in fact, as a mother, we have too many responsibilities. We have children to take care of. We have everything. So, you can try to, you know, think about it. What can I do? What are those things that I can do that will fetch me income, even from the comfort of my home? Do you understand? Yeah. So because skill is the new currency, the world requires competence, not just certificates. So, and then communication skill is a destiny helper. Because once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. So I tell you, I'm concluding with these words. Your dreams are valid. You just need to have the right information. So stop calling yourself a failure. You are a seed waiting for the right soil. Tell yourself, I am a gem that the world is waiting to discover. Say that to yourself. I am a gem. I am a rare gem that the world is waiting to discover. And the world has to hear my voice. Yes, because you deserve to be heard. Yes. So I hope you got value. Did you get value? Did you get value for your time? So we are going to tomorrow's session is not going to be as long as this year. It's because we had a guest speaker, and the topic she spoke on is a wide one. Is broad. It's not something that can be rushed over. You understand? So tomorrow's session is going to be 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time, GMT +1. So make yourself available. Don't miss it. So now I am going to open the group, the WhatsApp group, the relaunch group. I want you to shock me with your reviews about tonight's session, both my session and Mabi's session. Just drop it. I want people that refuse to join the session. I want you to pepper them. I want you to pepper them with your review. So I'm going to drop it. I'm going to open the group now. I'm going to open the WhatsApp group now. So you drop your comments there. Let me even do that now. So you drop your comments there. Let people know that this is not a joke. Thank you for staying till the end of this session. I I appreciate your presence, marking this event with your beautiful presence. Thank you so much. I hope you're inspired tonight. I hope this session inspired you. I hope this session inspired you. Thank you for having me. So I'll be waiting to feast my eyes on your feedback in the WhatsApp group. Thank you. Those that were not able to, you know, for those that were not able to what is it called, to attend the session. So some people, it was their network. So I'll make the replay available for just a few days for a limited time. Yeah, because all this information, they are too valuable to be out for free. I can tell you for a fact, because this, in fact, even a Marvin session, hmm, is priceless. It's priceless. Thank you. All right. Or you can just drop it here. You can drop your review here on Telegram as well if you don't want to drop it on WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Enjoy your sleep. Good night.